A circus troupe sets off by boat to another town where they are scheduled to perform. Along the way, they pick up a man named Jeff who introduces himself as a jungle explorer, but behaves extremely strange. And soon, the reason becomes clear. It turns out he's a poacher, the sole survivor of a group of rare animal hunters, who is tracking a giant anaconda native to the area. In his attempt to capture it, Jeff not only endangers himself, but also those who tried to save him. Chinese online cinema employs a wide variety of people, but among them are a few creators whose names almost guarantee audience attention. Among these industry leaders are the Xiang brothers, who have been making visually spectacular crowd pleasers for the past 10 years. They primarily work in the adventure and fantasy action genres, and they have a particular fondness for snakes, which have often been the central focus of their projects. In the early 2000s and 20s, the brothers made King of Snake and King Serpent Island, and now they've added Anaconda to their repertoire. The Chinese title of Anaconda is the same as the 1997 Hollywood film of the same name, and the two movies are indeed so similar that one might think the Xiang brothers made a straight-up remake. In both films, the action takes place on a boat traveling through a jungle river. In both, an unscrupulous poacher who cares nothing for others' lives boards the vessel. In both, a giant anaconda begins hunting the crew. And in both, woman must stop it. With Taiwanese actress Nita standing in for Jennifer Lopez in the Chinese version. The American Anaconda was a major box office hit in its time and launched an entire franchise, spawning 3 direct sequels and even a crossover with another popular monster series, Lake Placid vs. Anaconda. The Chinese Anaconda also performed quite solidly, which is easy to explain. Local audiences love adventure thrillers about giant snakes. And among the top hits in the history of Chinese online cinema are 4 films from a series with the straightforward title, Snake. Of course, in terms of originality, the Xiang brothers' Anaconda doesn't break new ground and offers no real surprises. But as mentioned earlier, these filmmakers are no amateurs. They know exactly what they're doing and what audiences expect. As a result, their movie is highly watchable with vibrant visuals, brisk action, and plenty of CGI, top-notch by online cinema standards. Naturally, one could find fault with Anaconda, the main complaint being that we've seen it all many, many times before. But the paradox of the Xiang brothers' films is that they make their movies with such sincerity, honesty, and dedication that you likely won't even feel the urge to criticize.